So they're gonna be leaving VGJ to decide. Do we go for the Lich or do we go for the Jakiro? Like, each team is gonna get one. Or do they go for the Clockwork, the Mineski approach? They see the Earthshaker, they pick Clockwork, they counter the Earthshaker.
And they're one of the few teams, VGJ, who do prioritize a core in the first two picks anyway.
Well, that's
which hasn't necessarily worked, has it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think they were playing against Navi earlier, who didn't really find a good solution for the answer. But when you're up against a more experienced team like EG, I think that they have SVG too, who will certainly help in finding solutions to these quote-unquote unstoppable cores.
Nick's nice and flexible. Doesn't really tell EG too much,
but it's really weak at the start of the game, though.
Seconds.
But I guess a lot of teams, when they go up against EG,
5 seconds remaining.
It removes him, doesn't it, in terms of
his
few heroes.
Yeah, his hero pool. It limits his hero pool, and that actually makes more sense right now because they wanted the Pugna, and Nyx is a really good matchup against Pugna. They want to deny EG that.
Yeah. They might still get the Lich, although can't imagine that EG will let that through.
Yeah.
Another set of bans, would they?
Possibly. It depends if they want the Lich or the Jakiro, or they want something else.
Yeah.
Probably Jakiro.
I was going to say, Jakiro has been their most popular second pick in this.
Well, usually because Lich is banned, though.
Yeah, true.
I think Lich Frost Armor loses a lot of value when you're versus a Pugna, too.
But it's like the kind of game that you want to play, though. You are going to win your lane. I actually value that over like the Frost Armor not being useful against the Pugna. I think winning a lanes is very, very important right now. And having that advantage, like say the Lich goes to the Pugna lane, you ruin the Pugna's lane, and you saw what happened in one of the games where Pugna had a really difficult time. He was very, very hard pressed in the game, but they still went for Jakiro.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the other main reasons that we didn't touch about Jakiro is it's a flexi pick for EG. EG does run him on the off lane. That's why it gives them added value.
And they run it mid.
Yeah, it gives them a lot of added value to have this hero in the opening. Lone Juke being banned out. A very successful hero that EG has run like twice in 2 games already. I've seen this hero being really good on the EG side. It allows them to have this kind of carry that's really self-sufficient, and he sieges powers.
He's like Veno, except worse. I mean, he's like, in terms of being able to sit in the lane and just be annoying and not die.
You think he's more annoying than Veno?
Well, Savage Roar makes it incredibly hard to gank.
I think he's better in the sieging department, but Veno is better in the team fight department because of the ultimate, the Poison Nova.
Yeah.
But the best is just better.
Fair enough.
But
who's harder to kill in
I get what you mean. They both fill the same role in the game. They sit in a lane and they pressure.
Yeah, they're both bloody annoying.
But one is not green.
Well, he's got sort of green bits in him. I mean, he's borderline green hero, isn't he? He's not quite as green as Pugna, but he is green.
Yep. So with the Bloodseeker ban out here, do you think it's possible that EG switch things around here and they go for the aim against the Pugna?
Yes, definitely.
This is also a hero that RTZ is really good at.
Good matchup too versus both of these.
They take out the Prophet. I guess just for the lane. Because Prophet's really good in the lane, and maybe they're worried about Prophet Jakiro forming a very strong pushing lineup.
10 seconds.
Taking all their towers early and snowballing.
I guess EG don't care about the AM this time.
They ban out the I mean, they can pick the AM. We were talking about EG actually getting the AM on their side this time.
Would be nice to see RTZ play the AM.
Because they have the 4th pick here. So a 4th pick AM could be very problematic for VGJ if they don't have a correct lineup against him.
10 seconds.
Unless they decide to pick it here. They have been known to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to have first place the AM.
Remaining.
Yeah, they did.
But the thing is, like,
they just get Monkey King again then.
The thing is like, yeah, that's one point. And the other thing is like AM against Earthshaker. AM doesn't want to fight. We've talked about this. AM doesn't want to fight heroes that can lock him down for a long period of time. Because that gives you opportunity to kill the AM. You want a game where the enemy doesn't have too much lockdown to kill you. So you feel like it's very easy for you to split push and pressure the map.
I mean, VG could take Monkey King here if they wanted.
A bit early though.
Yeah, but it also puts...
But Bat Rider's ban
puts the AM on the back burner.
Yeah, but if they do Monkey King, I would actually think of putting the Jakiro off lane to lane against the Monkey Oh, okay. That's the. I've talked about this before with the Shaker Jack hero. It's gonna be a very good Rubik game because of these two heroes, and VGJ gonna switch things up. They go for the Rubik. A lot of good spells to steal here.
10 seconds.
Very annoying. The now field could help as well against those two.
5 seconds remaining.
But the laning phase would be not as strong because Rubik and Nyx are
It's
generally
really weak.
Yeah, they don't do a lot of damage. They have some stuns. Not very good at trading because they are low. The Rubik has very low armor, doesn't have a lot of damage. Maybe EG can actually take advantage of that because we've seen them actually like to do aggro try when the enemy has actually really weak support duo. They would actually take advantage of it, go try lane, pressure them, give you a
Radiant's
good
turn
1v1
to pick.
matchup and just try to win all the lanes at once. So this is again another really strong laner. So Jakiro, okay, they're going to go try lane. Jakiro is their position 3. They sense weakness right now in the draft of Vichy. It's very likely that EG is going to go aggro try here. They're so strong at level 1,
10
being Jakiro.
seconds.
They are so tanky.
Time to sack, dude.
5 seconds
Get out
remaining.
of that lane.
Yep.
You're not winning that one.
So they're going to have to what? Pick some Weaver, some good laners, some
Yeah,
hero-
Weaver's not bad.
They're going to need to pick like heroes that are able to absorb the pressure because EG is going to put a lot of pressure on
Well,
the tri lane.
too bad they banned 2 of the good ones, Veno Lone Druid.
Dyer's turn to
They're
pick.
not going to get like some 1v1 lane. But they go Necro. But Necro is not as good as absorbing pressure though. It might be their mid hero. Actually might be their mid hero.
Very likely.
Yeah.
Cause I don't really
Yang's
like
played a lot.
I don't really like sacking the Necro though. Let's say if they put Necro
10
safe lane and EG comes with the 3 heroes, Necro can't farm, they can't
Here's
really
the
help him
Radiant
when the mix is
back.
gonna roam and Necro gets sent. I'm usually not a fan of Necro getting sent. Wait, what? What? So that's a...
What is this now?
I think that's the RTZ hero, right? RTZ plays...
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So what's the lane? So it's gonna be... If they go aggro try, it might actually not be an aggro try, it might be just 2-1-2, like Jack Hero or
10
Shaker.
seconds.
And Bane
Dyer's
research bottom, and
ban
Bane
now.
helps research a little bit, 1-2 minutes, and then he TPs to help the other lane after that.
And don't forget, Samao does play Jakiro mid.
Yes. I'm not
Didn't
forgetting.
necessarily work very well the other day, but
I'm not
just putting it out
forgetting,
there as
Paul.
well. No,
Yep,
no,
I'm not forgetting.
just in case, but it does look more like a
10
uni
seconds.
Jakiro this time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks
5
like Unit
seconds
pick hero.
remaining.
It's going to be a safe lane visage, and Sumel probably going to play some hero that can maybe buy diffusal against Necro.
I like Sniper again.
Sniper.
Yeah. I don't think they can get to the Sniper at all.
Very good front line for the Sniper.
Yeah, and they can kill the Pugna Ward pretty easily. Like, Necrophos can't get to him. He's not, like, a great
Dyer's
Reaper target.
turn to
A
pick.
Puck or a Marana in here?
Marana's banned.
Oh, it is.
Puck, I think they would like in the right-click department. But as you mentioned, the Diffusal Blade Carrier is pretty nice. But there's not really any mid-Diffusal carriers.
Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, PL and Marana are pretty much the only two.
Do you like Phantom Lancer against their hero? So you think?
I think it's so-so, but you don't know what the mid matchup is going to be, right? So I think you want
So you don't think Necro's
5
going to go mid?
seconds remaining.
You don't think so?
You
think it might-
think they could swap? Yeah.
Here's a wild thing for you. How about Samao picks up an AM?
That's pretty reasonable. I could see that happening too. I like decently
Because that would have been. I think VGJ look at that and they're sold now. They've figured that they've done what we've done. They've gone, okay, it's that, and that. But the AM won't even come into their mind
I
right
would
now.
actually prefer him to be on an Alchemist to be fair.
Would you?
Than that AM.
Alchemist would also crush.
Yeah, because Alchemist would mean that their lineup would be faster. AM farms.
That's why they're taking so long for this pick, because there's just so many they can pick.
There's a lot of good ones. Yeah.
To pick.
They've got quite a lot of choices. And which way are they going? They're going with a drow.
So Sumel. Wait, so
Samel could be
Sumel
playing
is-
Shaker.
Huh?
He could be Shaker.
So the supports of Jack Hero and Bane?
Could be.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, could be.
10
No,
seconds
I
left
think it's
by my
mid
count.
visage, carry
Okay.
drow, and offlane
Offlane
Jack
Shaker?
Hero. Yeah,
5
offlane Jack Hero.
seconds
I think
remaining.
offlane Jack
Okay,
Hero.
that makes sense.
That makes more sense. They have drow lineup. They're gonna use 3 range cores.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So they're probably not gonna do because it's a drow.
Yeah.
At most, I think 2-1-2.
What a great draft.
dang, we haven't seen Drow in a long time.
No.
It's a good drow game though. It's fast paced.
They can't get to Drow.
No, the thing is,
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna win the
struggling
lane.
back line.
Drow is
Choose
gonna
your
give them
hero.
damage to win
Well,
the lanes.
there's the answer for a little bit of it
Yeah,
anyway.
to absorb the pressure.
Yep.
The Weaver is gonna be there, but
All right, let's just see where they go. So Samael is going to go Visage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the draw is gonna crush.
Crit on the shaker.
Universe is Bane.
Yeah, Universe is
Universe
Bane. Okay.
Bane.
And Arteezy's gone Drow. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. He was
I
playing
kept
a
us
Bane.
guessing in that one.
He was playing a Bane in a pub just now. I was
Was he?
watching the, yeah, I was
Okay.
watching the game. So I still kind of like the draw. I like the draw last pick. They
Yep.
have very strong lanes. They're gonna win. I think they're gonna win 3 of their lanes. Okay, maybe 2. 3 is a bit too far-fetched.
I like the fact I'm getting lane predictions now as well as the actual matchup predictions. Brilliant. Extra stuff from Winter. You get top
Thank you.
marks from the teacher today.
Thank
But Ben, which way are you going?
I'm totally down with the draw.
10
Yeah,
think
because
he
you're
can
both on the EG
I think he can
train
end
here.
Well,
It's gonna be fast.
when we see them pick
Five.
Drow,
It is gonna be
it's
fast.
usually in a
What'll
really
it
good
be?
situation. Even though Drow's not popular right now, like
Sure.
I think it completely caught them off guard, and they're not going to be able to handle the lanes or the early tower pushing at all. And they don't have that great high ground defense. It's pretty weak.
Not much
It's like
wave.
Pugna,
Not much
Nyx,
wave clear
Ugh.
that can defend. So they're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
Definitely trouble.
And pre-30, let's say that.
All right. Okay. Well, we're getting plenty of predictions this time around. Lanes, time it's going to end, and all of it's on EG. What can possibly go wrong? Let's find out as we head into game number 2.
What could possibly go wrong? You got your Drow Ranger. You've been asking for it the whole tournament.
You know, was I? No, I wasn't.
Every
I
other
wasn't.
game that we've been sitting
But
next to you've been like, Drow Ranger.
The second
Drow
I sit
Ranger.
there, I'm like, there's 3 range heroes, 4 work. And I'm just doing the addition right now. How much bonus damage are you getting from Drow Ranger now? Let's check back again in 2 minutes time. It's now increased by 30 damage for everybody across the board. It's just continuously moving forward.
I don't even want to hear your item suggestion because I already know what it is too.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just kidding, dude. Relax.
Do you want to have a gander of what I'm
No,
thinking?
Toby. All right, so looking at the game, we've got the Universe Baden.
Yeah, it's very, very standard, I hear, according to your brain.
He was playing it a couple times since saw it on the TV. Some Universe Bane, winning some games. So I've been liking the hero a lot.
See, he's learned from Arteezy's mistakes that happened before Frankfurt. Don't stream out your game, so not everybody knows straight away.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Arteezy, he's heading down to the bottom lane. So you got an offlane Drow Ranger. I always get very cringy about this type of stuff. Feel will take the Chikura to offlane. Samael's going to be taking the Visage to mid.
Yep.
Crit roaming ES, and then Bane safe lane for Universe. But
Dream. Safe lane Bane, guys. Coming to your pops. No, they're trying to dodge lanes. They're trying to get better matchups. They don't want the Drow just to get punished by some like aggro tri lane,
which is
like some
sort
Pugna,
of what's
Rubik.
coming. Like Sylar as well as Io are heading to the north.
Yeah.
It leaves Kama for the mid, and then it's Pugna, safe lane Yang with Fade roaming Nyx Assassin. He's got his boots and backpacks with the block at the very beginning. I kind of want to like while we're at the very start before anyone starts killing each other, I think we have a very, very close look at the Drow Ranger, primarily because of the bow.
Yeah, he's got a. I think
has.
that bow doesn't exist anymore, right? You can't get it. It's like the Monarch bow. He used the name, of course, but
The Arizona iced out bow of Drow Ranger.
that was good timing. That was good timing for a Jakiro time.
It was. But Drow Ranger to the off lane. Good luck here down here, Yang. But
Yep. Should be able to farm well they're just trying to avoid, like I said, the Rubik being able to pick up the Drow and just like throw him anywhere. But Universe in this matchup, he's gonna be fine. It's a Bane. He won't farm, but it's pretty tough to kill him when he's got that Fairy Fire, Brain Sap spam with its low mana cost, that damage. As long as they don't overwhelm him with Creep Waves or a third hero. She should be okay. He won't farm though.
and it's like any aggressive damage that Sylar has. Like Sylar's already down to 280. He's munching on tangos to begin with. But now you get like level 2 over on Bane. I don't know. Like, is it just Nightmare? Like, is that actually the way to run this lane, or is it better to go in Feeble Fish? Nice on the mid. Real trouble for Kama. Is there enough follow-up damage? There is. Meanwhile, up on top lane, Universe with the Brain Sap. He's going after Sylar.
He's almost killing both of them.
away. Yeah, he's tanking that.
So we've seen it. Bless you, Toby. Jeez, we've seen
Sorry. I muted my mic, and it probably came
I
through
think
yours.
it came through anyway. We saw offlane Bane. I think I played it a couple of times on Secret from time to time again. But this time, yeah, safe lane. He's just with that Drow aura plus.
Well, there's
with
a good
Brain
run
Sap,
around with
a lot of
Fade until he
healing.
misses the stuff. It's hard. And
it's
Universe
tough.
is solo killing top again. Like, Sylar is at 80 HP.
Dude, he actually almost killed the Rubik, and Sylar had to wake him up in order to save him. So that was what the situation that has happened there. Universe doing a great job in that top lane. He's actually farming, and he's pressuring both heroes, which is pretty absurd.
This is actually a nightmare for our poor observer who's having to jump in to replace our poison sweets. But like you can see the rotations from Crit. Probably a good thing to look at when he finds a regeneration rune on the bot river too. Sumail, like, he's been going hammer and tongs with the camera, but it's the top lane where Bane can get that burst kill. It's the bottom lane where Fear just hits a dual breath and the tick comes fast and quick. Like, Decrepify was the only thing that saved Fade from that rotation of the ES.
These are pretty hard kill lanes, and Winter talked about how EG likes to punish weak lanes. So they see Rubik Nyx as supports. These are incredibly weak support heroes early on. They eventually start to scale up a bit more, but early on they can do this and win multiple lanes. They're actually winning all 3 lanes at the moment. Bane is absolutely free farming versus 2 heroes. Rubik actually just leaves. He's like, okay, Sylar, that's on you, dude. You got to deal with Universe.
Legit. Pick is legit.
It's working.
Well, Yang's having a horrendous time on bottom. He's 6-1 against the 14-3 drone. Normally I'm a little bit like iffy about having a ranger in an off lane, only because you need to have 2, sometimes 3 heroes to protect her, which is the worst case scenario for a drone. You want her quick level 6, but he's getting so much CS on this bottom lane, and it may not really matter.
And they lack damage. That's the thing. It's, you know, Rubik, Nyx, and Pugna. Pugna's damage, and so is Rubik once they get some levels in the Fate Bolt, but they block the pull, so there's no pull back for VGJ Thund, and the lane is always an advantage for EG where it's pushing up, because Pugna has to blast to try to get CS. So it comes back to the tower, and that's where Arteezy is able to free farm higher levels of precision aura to allow Sumail to keep that dominance in the mid lane.
Or Fade. You could do this when you're an ES going for the runes, but like when you're a Nyx assassin, no. That's not gonna happen. Sylar's out of
Dude,
mana.
Sylar's getting destroyed. He's 7-0 on Weaver, 20-13 Bane.
Yeah. This lane is real. You kind of joked about it when we're talking about like the universe phase. Like, yeah, he's only doing it just to win MMR in pubs, but obviously it's a sound reasoning to do what he's doing. Level 3 Bane set, and Sylar can't do jack.
I mean, he's played it a couple times. It's just they identified the weakness coming out from damage early from Thunder.
Crit broke the
breaks
smoke. So Sumail with the double fissure. Jakiro's going to TP into this one, able to hit the dual breath, hitting both Bane as well as Hayo, and the liquid fire burn into the Soul Assumption. Not any chance of survival for the Rubik.
Sylar had to go back to base. So Universe about to be level 6 and Weaver level 3.
This might be a very quick early night if VGJ Thund cannot change the tempo of this game.
They need to try to salvage something. I don't really know how they can because the Rubik and Nyx are just not good roaming supports. They pretty much have to... They're probably going to have to like 4-man, bring like one of the core heroes to gank for another core hero at this point because it's extremely difficult. Lanes need to be changed, that's for sure. And they do that. Yang goes top, but he's going to get bullied heavily by Universe anyway. Universe has phase boots with... He has 100 damage already, 110 damage on this Bane, and he has Fiend's Grip ready.
I'm kind of waiting for his Nightmare dodge from Blast and such.
He's just going to Fiend's Grip the guy in a second and kill him.
That's why Fade's here.
That's why Fade's there, yeah.
Well, does he go for it? There's no help around there. In fact, all the help's in mid where the Fish is going to connect. The Familiars dropping down one after the other. And Necrophos, he's already burned his Ghost Crown. They'll move in underneath the tower. And now perfect Ice Path control. Top lane is bouncing around. They're going up the Universe. He's got 7 stick charges available and he cannot get this. The Fade Bolt kill securing from the Rubik.
Exactly what we said would happen. He tried to go for the Fiend's Grip solo kill. Fade was there in position, so good clean rotation coming out from Io and Fade at least to get themselves a kill on the board, but the lanes are still quite a blunder for sure.
Yeah. Because of the way the lanes have changed up too, like Arteezy now gets that space he's looking for in the bottom lane. Support's rotating down in the form of Crit.
Yep. He's getting solo experience on Drow here now.
Yep. If that level 6 arrives, like, it's already been hard enough up on the top lane. They're all walking around with 11 bonus damage. You want to rack up an extra 40 points of agility into the Drow Ranger?
I'll take that.
The damage situations can become more than problematic. But Thunder do have a lot of sustain, at least. Like from the Necrophos, the Nyx Assassin's got a good high-pace regeneration. Sure. Once Pugna can hit level 6, he's got a lot more to work with too. Weaver's got time-lapse. You've then got Null Field if Rubik can actually get some levels. Like, there's things to work with.
Their team fight isn't great on the side of VGJ. like just matching up versus EG's team fight when they're online, it's really hard. Yang getting chased out, Universe showing no mercy but support. Yep.
They're going to body block him slightly, but at first we're coming to grab, and there's Yang with a drain. Almost the damage onto the Bane, but it's not enough. The Brain's letting him live with the one charges. One more attack, Yang's going to fall. Fear is there. The right place. Crit the fissure. He'll connect on the Rubik. One more attack. Okay, well, Nightmare will do it. And Universe will get the double kill. I don't know if that was essential because now Fade runs up towards the lane. He'll avoid taking the aggro from the creep wave.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, clips him there. That was really close, actually. And now, Kama going toward top. Sumail's there with already the medallion. Throws the assumption he's got the bird stuns to follow up.
They've crit. He did fissure. He's shortened by a little bit. There goes the side. Sumail can easily tank that, and he'll take the extra charge into the soul assumption for damage. But they've got that bonus damage now. It's plus 23 for everybody. The Drow Ranger hit level 6.
Oh god, this is, you know, we haven't seen Drow Ranger in a long time, but this is the absolute dream start for a Drow Ranger lineup with 3 ranged orbs. They need to just keep continuing trying to making these like man rotations. I think they have to bring Yang into the smokes every single time because he's their only damage at the moment with the Pugna. They have to try to make sure Tyler can recover somehow. But yeah, all the lanes are pretty disastrous at the moment.
3-man smoke up. They'll group up with Sylar. Crit gonna walk in with picked up, throwing down, and drain dry. But that's the smoke break, and what you're gonna lose is an Earthshaker.
Yeah, Rubik takes the kill. That was a bit surprising. Sylar really wanted to get the last hit, Shikuchiing over.
You sure that's not Yapsol? Alright, so now the Universe is on the bottom lane, the lane where they actually want to fight Universe. He's got to be super verbal. He'll have to tank the creep wave, instead he just goes for the quick brain sap and forces out the time lapse from Sylar.
Doesn't need to rush it. He can just stand toe to toe with any of the heroes on the side of Thunder with his. I mean, he's 1200 HP Bane, level 8. They go for a smoke now. They're gonna be setting up for a game.
That CS is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's quite an advantage for EG for sure.
54, 52, 49. The 3 of EG, like they are so far ahead of Thunder.
Smoking into the jungle. They get eyes on Yang here. They're going for the setup. Fiend's grip with the fissure. They're able to close the gap.
He's almost at the point where he can brain sap him down, but okay, they pull out.
Yeah,
they'll leave the Observe Ward behind, but TP support's coming in. This is why they didn't want to hang around. The perfect time to disengage. Don't go full duration. Fade needs to hit this impale stun. The Familiar's coming in. Oh, there's only one stun worth the Familiar, but the damage output of the other one is freshly up from the ground. Nightmare keeping Pugna around this fight. The fissure holds there into the soul assumption. Pugna will drop. So almost like EG went for the failed gang to bait VGJ into coming to fight him, and now they're actually going to get a double kill for Sumail, and Sylar, all he can do is watch his teammates die.
Yep. And during that, RTZ is farming by himself, and he just pops Drow. That's all he needs to commit in these fights. Pop Drow, so the Visage Birds do an immense amount of damage.
Yeah, it's working.
Yep. Fear goes top. He's farming.
He's been there for the last like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, he's just farming now. The team doesn't need him. I can just play around Sumail, and Sumail is pretty much unkillable right now unless VG catches him with like 3 or 4 heroes and all of his Gravekeeper's clubs go down.
Sumail's actually got the Midas up before he'd normally have it as an Invoker. That's a 10.5 minute Midas flying on the Courier. And he picked up Medallion as well as Magic Wand.
He's about to be level 10, so he's waiting for the Midas usage probably for that experience talent. I actually used it before grabbing the talent.
Man, wait for no one.
He goes for the GPM. Yeah, I mean that's seems like typical Sumail anyway.
Needs the extra cash to afford the Academ Scepter a little bit earlier, or just finishing up the full Solar Crash.
I mean 90 GPM is pretty significant. I mean Visage has both those talents are quite nice at level 10.
TT's trying to force the bottom. Also know too, like Mask of Madness build. He's got the casual band of Elf Skin. A little bit of extra agility just to help out. Plus 38 damage is what he's currently giving up. Kurt wants this kill. He's hovering around waiting for the big fissure.
Fiend's grip onto Sylar.
The double stun from Fade will create some space. Because my character's available, but he's familiar. Oh my god. Burn, baby, burn. Bane doesn't even go down. Wand, then it's the brain sap, gets most of his life back. The side's gonna fail. Crit's already moved back over with the familiar. 1 drop, 2 drop, and then Soul Assumption. Shroud does not protect you from that when the Visage is ready to blast his level 2 Soul Assumption out.
They're all so tanky on the side of EG. The Gravekeeper cloak, plus, I mean, Universe having level 9 with phase drum almost in a second, plus brain set and those wand charges. And again, Drow Aura was up, so RTZ, even though he's not in the fights, he's committing to the fights, just clicking precision aura.
Yeah, he finally found Jakiro. He's gonna drain him.
But he's gone.
Yep. Fear was hiding in the tree line for the last 30 seconds on the top pole, while Yang was just doing nothing but searching for him.
RTZ taking bottom tower now.
Well, what a surprise.
Oh,
Everyone
boy.
moves around to deal with the mass aggression in the mid, and then RTZ takes the tower.
It's
Well,
a
they're going
disaster
again.
already. 6k lead now mid lane.
Nightmare, finish up, breaks at familiars. Okay, Samel didn't even need to burn the soul assumption then.
Might as well.
He's got 2.2k gold. I'm wondering if he bypasses Solar Crest and just goes for Ag. They Nightmare onto the Rubik. Familiar's coming in. They've got their stun spell, but they're starting off with the damage. However, now into stun 1, stun 2. Necro control for the moment. Universe, low on mana, but that's what Magic wants for him. That's what the rest of his teammates are there for. Another Nightmare into the ice pump. Necro break free. The Echo's perfect from Crit. This is a slamming from EG. 14-2, 13 minutes in.
I think we're gonna have an early night, Toby.
It really does feel that way, and this is even better for Evil Geniuses. Like you quoted me yesterday when we were talking about my thoughts about this moment with Evil Geniuses, and I'm like, how long is it going to be before this team can just click? And this lineup, this is a click.
Yep, they got a really good draft going for themselves, and it's the dream as a Drow Ranger. It's 13 minutes, they're a 10k gold advantage. Sumail is godlike.
Yeah, look at the net worth of Sumail as well. If you want to switch that on a little side menu, he's up at 7.9k net worth on Sumail to the 6k of the Drow Ranger and 4.9k of Bane. They're the top 3 by a large margin.
Yep, that go for the Roche.
Oh, he's actually getting, he is going for the Ags.
He's gonna have it, dude. He's 1,000 gold away from it.
Yeah.
It's, whew, all right. How do VG really get back into this one? Is
They're waiting for the next tournament.
yeah, I mean,
It's just, this is elimination. We're going again. Universe Fiends group, Familiars bring in damage. Weaver cannot even react to this. He's just trying to finish his Dragon Lance.
They get crit, though.
Yeah, they get crit. That's nice.
I'll take that.
Rubik now has a stolen fissure, and Nyx is... Okay, maybe that's it. Like, it's Nyx's vendetta. It's his detection into attack.
yeah, they need to pretty much find pick-off whenever EG split up. But I think what we're going to see happen is EG, they're going to get that Aghanim set on the Visage, and then they're just going to group up. They're going to go for Roche, and once they have the Aegis, they're going to go to finish up the last few towers. And Thunder, they don't have really great deep push. They have Pugna Blast and Rubik Fade Bolt to really push out the waves, which it's reasonably okay, but the fact that they're going to have to commit one of their core heroes to try to do that, and they can just get dove so easily by the Familiars, and just advantage that EG does have at the moment. They spot combo mid, and they're going to run right at him.
Vizarune. He can just walk straight in close. Nightmare up. They can start with the Totem of Crypt. TP support is already on the way. They're wanting the Familiars to be here. The first pitch up holds him there, and they're almost waiting for him to solo, like, actually go for the go. So he has the protection. The Familiars have enough damage to kill off the Necro, even with the Death Pulse. It's a nice stun, however, from Fate. Catching out Crypt once again. 5 characters blocking him the Fate with the Fate Bolt. They end the killing spree, but can they bring down Visage? With Macropia down, there's a lot of damage. They're draining out the Visage. This is the way to do it. Have EG beat so many kills over in the early stages. Besides, Vermilion drop and under the tower. They've got the bonus armor. They're actually gonna kill him. Savannah flipping through this silo wants him, but Silence got shit. Thunder lose everything. They tried. They got a participating ribbon, but that's all they really get from that fight.
It was a three-man Impale coming up from the Nyx into a 3-man Fissure, and then they still can't bring down this Visage.
Damage to kill off the Necro, even with the Death Pulse. It's a nice stun, however, from Fate. Catching out Crypt once again, 5 characters blocking into Fate with the Fate Bolt. They end the killing spree, but can they bring down Visage? With Macropia down, there's a lot of damage. They're draining out the Visage. This is the way to do it. Have EG beat so many kills over in the
being absolutely ridiculous, and Arteezy's like, hey guys, I'm in the game too. Can I come get some kills?
Let's watch it again.
He's the game. Don't forget him.
Like I know you whispered at the just before the camera came on us at the beginning. It's like, man, his gust is really good in this game. And look at the smile on Crit. It's like, yeah, winning feels nice.
He's like, you think you kill Visage? You don't kill Visage. And now Aghanim's finished. On top of that, a full solo press for Sumail.
They're going again right now. Fade sitting around the back lines. That's easy. Pinged out the back there because he lost the aura. That's why Fade's trying to close this distance, remove that bonus damage as the bugs fly forward. But they're not fighting into 3 familiars. They do not want this Thunder.
Thunder can't let EG get the Rosh. If EG gets the Rosh, this game is over. And EG's just going to sit around the pit and force them to stay there. And they don't have... I mean, they can try to fight versus this EG lineup, but we saw what just happened. These 3 familiars are now out with the solo press. Look at the Rosh. Oh, boy.
Sorry, what Rosh?
It's still alive.
For now.
No.
So, Aegis the Immortal onto Sumail.
And they draw the line. They say, go top, take the last tier 1, and continue forward.
He's gonna lose his aura once again.
Uh-oh, Rubik in trouble. Sumail has spotted him. My English broke. Fear, though, might be getting caught out the other side. He's quite alone.
That's actually quite nice, too, because the bugs over on Sumail, he doesn't want to come into this fight just yet, brings the familiars over to help. They want to try and take the engagement if possible, but the Nightmare, next assassin, locked in position, follow up Fiend's Grip, Silas coming way too much damage. He time-lapses back into the engagement, then gets gutted by Arteezy. As a level 3, that's a long silence. He cannot do anything. One charge does not give him enough life to survive.
Oh my goodness.
This game has escalated very quickly.
I just see Crit ping all 3 towers on the left side of the map. He's like, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Let's go.
Please push this direction.
Yeah.
Thank you. As Yang tries to get something in return, moves to bottom lane.
When it's 18 minutes in and if there's a 14k gold lead, it's definitely
not again. Rubik can at least get a little bit more control. Yep, that Solomon is going to work with the scythe. Crits down, 50 seconds to think about what his sins are. There are a lot of them. There's 22 sins out from Evil Genius at the moment. About to become a lot more. They chased into the trees while over in the river. The battle's still happening. Fear running away. He's already got the kill over on Ire. Has to get rid of that blood that's on top of him, but that's why Fate jumps in. Vendetta hit his knife. He almost explodes straight after it. However, it's Arteezy. Sand his ground, fighting underneath to try and spy camera stuns for being there, but Sumail's got more stuns. He'll finally be faithful down. The Aegis Immortal is lost, but Arteezy, he is the drove cannon with the double gust at the end of the fight. Necro will fall. 56 seconds on the sideline. That is due to the buyback, which he expected just to be involved in that. Rubik did the same. The only person that wasn't real that was the man taking the tier 1 tower, now pushing the tier 2 tower as well. Yang is the partner on bottom. He's getting some of money in for Thunder.
Oh, and they're gonna just go for him though. Crit pings him out. He wants him.
Yeah, he's got him.
Spots him. Bye-bye.
Just
it actually pushes him.
Hold me close.
It pushes him the wrong way.
Hold me close.
But he's got no TP.
Shit like that. Come at me, bro.
This is awkward.
Come at me. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Try it. Okay, you tried well.
It works.
Yeah. And now to the wood farm. Oh boy.
I don't really see a way back in them for this. It's just such a deficit. Even if the game goes later, like EG's lineup still scales super hard.
You're 20 minutes in. It's 18k and rising. The net worth advantage for Evil Geniuses, and the experience is 14,000. Yeah.
Oh, they get the sleep onto Siler here. They have Pug. They've got the feed scoop as well, and with the damage from the macro
They've
fire.
got the follow-up. Fate's looking like, oh, I want to help. I want to be useful. He walked in range of the sentry wall. They'll see him move again. How many more sentries have you got up your sleeve? No more. No dust either. But Fate's only got a couple of seconds left on this Vendetta. So they sentry ward down. They're waiting for somebody to come in close. But how do you fight this? You don't have your Weaver. You don't really have much to work with.
Oh, the spot.
They'll pick him up, side drop quickly. No! He actually gets saved by Universe! The timing is superb! The stuns entertaining. Crit will still kill himself with the Netherborn. The sacrifice on 44 HP gets back up. He wants to burn the shrine, but if he gets coming closer towards these pavilions, that'll be fine as long as they can stand their ground. Partner, so much damage, but the shrine regeneration's allowing Thunder to stand their ground for now, but the gust once more. Just so much silence, inability to use abilities. They'll come off the melee rack 21 minutes in. The familiars are doing it quite easily. Faithful, EG will back up. They got what they wanted here at the start.
Those are max level familiars. He's level 18 already.
Oh, they're in again. The Nightmare. The familiars are coming down. They're turning in. Poor Sylar. He's getting chased on. Soul Assumption. Ice Pop down 44 seconds. No Sylar. They may just go in for more. And GG. First shall be a white flag off the Thunder door. What a game from EG.
Yeah, it was a very good Drow Ranger game. That was a different type of approach. You know, we've seen people trying to deal with like the Pugnas and Necros and picking like heavy magic damage to deal with them, but you can just pick super high physical damage. These heroes have very low armor early on. The Visage pick, really the solid thing for me, and of course the Drow Ranger last. They made it work, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, we were tossing it up as well. When we saw the fourth pickup, it's like, well, why don't you just grab the Marana? Like you want to see everything to start with. And then they picked the Visage in the fourth. It's like, well, okay, well, now the synergy with the Bane, maybe not quite so much. We don't know if it's a 3. We don't know if it's what. And that, the whole laning phase just worked for them. The safe lane, like, you ran a safe lane Bane against what you'd have to say is like one of the strongest heroes, the Pugna, at the moment, and it did nothing. Like the
was the Rubik Weaver, right?
Yeah, it was Rubik Weaver. It did absolutely nothing. The Pugna couldn't achieve anything on the safe lane.
It was all 3 lanes, not only just one, but absolutely dominant.